Hello guys, today we are going to do third lab DNS lab in Wireshark. First of all, in DNS we are using NSLOOKUP command. There are first lab is running the commands NSLOOKUP, IP config, and third one is tracing DNS with Wireshark. These are the three parts in it. First of all, NSLOOKUP means we use the NSLOOKUP command to know or to obtain its IP address by giving its host name, or we also obtain its host name by giving IP address. So we will do first one NSLOOKUP. We'll run the commands in command prompt. First question, here there is no need of Wireshark for first and second part. First question was run NSLOOKUP to obtain the IP address of web server in Asia. You have to obtain the IP address of a web server in Asia. So that first of all we will know at least one web server in Asia so that we can get its IP address. So we are opening command prompt, and here we are writing the commands NSLOOKUP www artit.asia. This was the web server in Asia. I got it from the Google. By running this, you can see that its IP address is 160.168.123.100. This was its IP address. So now we have answered two questions in this. First of all, we are on the NSLOOKUP command to obtain the IP address and its IP address of that server. IP address of that server is 160.168.123.100. Second question, run NSLOOKUP to determine the authoritative DNS servers for a university in Europe. In Europe, you have to determine the authoritative DNS servers for a university. This are here also, we have to know at least one web server in Europe. Open a command prompt. Here entering command. Here, see it carefully. One thing is different here. Here we are entering type equals to. Now we are going to see second part of the third lab DNS. It is we are going to run the IP config command. First of all, we use this IP config command to know or to see our TCP and IP information, and we can also see that our adapter types, addresses, and everything we can see in those commands. For this, we have to open the command prompt. We have to run one command ipconfig /all so that we can get complete TCP and IP information. You can see here that IP configuration, host name, and wireless LAN adapter, local area connection, media state, physical address. My physical address was 04ED332264E8, LAN adapter, local area connection, wireless LAN adapter, Wi-Fi. This we can see complete about TCP and IP information. And after this, we will run second command so that we can see the DNS cache here. For this, the command is ipconfig /display DNS so that it will display the DNS cache here. This was a complete DNS from our laptop. Record name, record type, and time to load, data length, section, PTR record for everything. We have just now opened in everything. And third command was flushing. That means we are clearing those DNS completely. We are completely removing that. For that, the command is ipconfig /flush DNS. By entering first DNS, it will completely flush out all the DNS from our computer. You can see here that Windows IP configuration successfully flushed the DNS resolver cache. Like this, we can completely flush the DNS resolver cache by entering this command ipconfig under slash flush DNS. Now we are going to third part of our second lab, our third lab, tracing DNS with Wireshark. Now we are going to do third part of the third lab, tracing DNS with Wireshark. Here we have to trace the DNS using Wireshark. For this, we have to clear the DNS cache in our host. We have to open the command prompt ipconfig display. We are answering ninth question. Consider the subsequent TCP SON packets sent by your host. Does the destination IP address of SYN packet correspond to any of the IP addresses provided in the DNS response message? Okay, DNS response message. This one. Is it correspond to any of the response messages? Here we can see in this 104.16.45.99, 104.16.45.99. Yes, it's corresponding. Next question. This web page contains images. Before retrieving each image, does your host issue new DNS queries? No, our host does not issue any new DNS queries. So this was first. In third part, there are 3 or 4 parts in it. First of all, we have completed 9 to 10 questions. Now we are moving